Yo, yo, yo. What is up? What is up? What is up, my friends? It's Ross Alex here, and I want to thank you so much for deciding to join me on the live stream. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. Now, I was just getting some work done, and I was inspired to go live because I'm actually in the middle of doing some marketing, doing some lead generation, right? I need to hit my quota. I need to hit my goal. I have to buy another 5 properties before the end of April. Okay, so I'm doing some heavy data mining right now, some heavy marketing, and I wanted to show you exactly what it is that I do, okay, to buy properties. Okay, exactly what it is that I do to get myself and my company, my brand, in front of motivated sellers, but not just any motivated seller, the right motivated seller, the motivated seller that is more than likely going to say yes to my proposal, right? Or at least entertain my reaching out to them. All right. Now, as you can see, the title of this broadcast is How to Buy Properties from Sitting in Your Bed. And as you see, we have the good old dinosaur pillows and the dinosaur blankets. You guys already know what's going on with the dinosaurs. I'm actually in a guest bedroom right now, staying with some family up in New York. So I'm literally in pajamas right now. I'm in my bed, and I'm gonna show you guys on this live stream exactly what it is that I'm doing. Okay, no secrets. There's nothing to hide here. I'm literally gonna show you step by step what it is that I do, so that you can do the same exact thing. Okay, and this is something that I've been doing for years. For those of you that have listened in on these live streams, I know that you're already doing deals by now and you're already crushing it. If you're just tuning in and you're brand new, make sure you pay close attention, because what I'm doing, you can do it as well. There's nothing to buy here. I'm not selling you anything at all. This is completely free, so stick around. Now, before we go ahead and get started, I'm going to ask 2 favors of you, okay? 2 favors. Number 1, drop a comment right now in the chat and just say hello, say what's up, say anything. Let's make some noise. If you're excited for this and you want to do some more deals, let me know, make some noise. Why? Because that's going to help me out, right? It's going to trigger the algorithm, and more people are going to see that I'm live, and they're going to be able to grasp this information in addition to you, right? And number 2, let me know where it is that you're tuning in from, okay? Where in the world are you tuning in from? Now, if you really want to support me, you just go ahead and give this out a share. What's up to everybody going in? Okay. Emil, yo, Anthony, yo, Lawrence, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna break this down into steps, all right? Now, I'm going to take you back a few years ago, okay? A few years ago, when I was just getting started in my real estate business, I was really big on guerrilla marketing, okay? Now, a few years ago, 5 years ago to be exact, I was broke, right? You guys probably have heard my story a million times. I was bartending. I didn't have a huge budget. I didn't have thousands of dollars to spend on marketing. So I gravitated towards the guerrilla marketing strategies, because most of the guerrilla marketing that you can do is free, okay? But once I started making a little bit of money in real estate, right, and doing deals, I quickly realized that guerrilla marketing just requires too much time, okay? It's just not practical, especially as you're growing your business. You're not able to be out in the field all day long. You're not able to drive for dollars all day long, right? You can't be in a bunch of different places all at one time. You can't operate your business like that, nor should you operate your business like that, right? You need to be implementing systems into your business so that you can grow faster and have a team that can help you get to where you want to be. So that's when I started to stumble upon multiple different systems that allowed me to get the same results, okay, if not even better results, without having to spend all of my time wasting a ton of gas, especially in Houston. You have to drive 2-3 hours just to get somewhere, right? I could get better results from my computer. So I'm the systems guy, okay? If you're looking for somebody to tell you to run around and go knock on doors and beg people in their front lawn, that's just not my thing, okay? That's not my thing. So what I want to do, what's happening? What's up, Oklahoma? Colorado, thank you so much, Sharon. The Dino Pillow, hey, it's here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. Now, of course, this is taking place on Real Acquisitions, which is my software company. For those of you that are already members, I would encourage you to log in and follow along with me here. Okay. And if you're not a Real Acquisition subscriber, it's no worries. You can use it for free and sign up. If you don't want to use this system, totally fine. Not selling you here. You can go and use whatever system is that you're currently using, and this will work for you as well, okay? So it doesn't even matter what you're using. The strategy will work. So I'm really big on cold marketing, cold texting, cold emailing, and cold calling, okay? I'm really, really big on that. Why? Quite simply because everybody, all right? I really want you to grasp this here and think about it. Everybody is attached to their cell phones, okay? Everybody. Even the older people, my friends. Even people that are in their 70s. My grandfather's 81 and checks his cell phone constantly. Uses Facebook, checks his email religiously, okay? It's not the early 2000s anymore. It's not the 90s. All right, people are attached to their cell phones, and it's the fastest way to communicate to somebody, right? Think about it. You can call China right now, and somebody can pick up on the other end. You can call anywhere, anybody, and they'll get a vibration, right, in their pocket, okay? And that's one of the reasons why I love text message marketing and email marketing and even cold calling. However, we'll get to cold calling later because it goes directly to that person, okay? Now, yes, we have direct mail and other different forms of marketing, which I still like doing. I have nothing against those, but cold text messaging is a way for you to get right directly connected to that person. But there's a way that you have to do it, okay? There's a way that you have to do it. There's a method to that madness, okay? There's a method to it, and I'm going to show you the steps right here. So this is exactly what I do. Now, I've already... because I was already doing this, I already started to do it myself, but I'll just show you from step one. So step number one, okay, is you have to, by the way, you gotta, when you're working and you're grinding, you gotta tune into lo-fi. I mean, who listens to lo-fi? Come on. All right, so here's what you're gonna want to do, all right? Step number one, okay, is you're going to need to get a list. All right, I'm trying to hold the camera steady as I can. You're going to need to get a list. Look, there's so many different places that you can get a list. But if you want to be a real estate investor, you need a list, okay? You need data, all right? We're not throwing mud at the wall here. You need data because the data, the list that you pull, my friends, blows away any type of marketing you can do driving around your car, okay? If I was to tell you to take Saturday and Sunday, drive around, and find me all of the properties that look, quote, quote, distressed, okay? How many properties would you get? Maybe 40, maybe 50, right? 50 properties that look distressed. And I give you the quotes because looking distressed, all right, isn't necessarily indication that the person is motivated to sell their property. Okay, this is really, really important because a lot of people think, oh, if it's an ugly house, the person wants to sell. Well, that's just not true, okay? I know a lot of people that live in ugly houses that will not sell their property, okay? They love where they live. They're not motivated sellers. So that's really, really important. Just because a property is distressed or it looks ugly from the outside doesn't mean shit, okay? What's really important is to identify the distresses that you cannot see, okay? Follow me on this. Tax delinquencies, you can't see tax delinquencies. If you're driving around a neighborhood, you can't just point out, hey, that house, that owner looks like they're behind on taxes. Hey, that house, that owner looks like they're going through a divorce. Hey, that house, they look like they have an HOA lien filed against them. You can't see that. Stuff's not visible to your eye, right? That's why you need data, okay? That's why you need data, because it's faster, it's more efficient, and it shows you what you cannot see with your naked eye, all right? So whatever you're doing in real estate, remember I told you this, you have to get a list, okay? You get a list from anywhere. Now, you have to decide which distress you want to target. So for me personally, what I was just doing before we went live is I like to look at properties that have out-of-state owners that have owned their property for a certain amount of years, okay? So I'm going to go over to the custom list here, all right? Now, I like specific zip codes. Now, you can search here on RA by many different filters, but I like certain zip codes. I want to get as laser targeted as I possibly can. So these are the areas that I love to invest in. If you guys have been rocking with me on Facebook today, you know that there's a huge, massive fire going on right here. I mean, this fire is been burning for 3 days. I own a lot of property right here in this whole area. So, you know, best wishes and you know, positive vibes to everybody that's over in those areas. Stay safe, because it's not looking good right now, but hopefully you know, things turn around. But so I actually own a house like right here. But anyway, so here's what I like to do. I like to get my zip codes, okay, and there's more, but I'm just going to use these for now, okay? Single family properties, right? Now, if you're interested in multifamily, of course, you can use the same strategy. It still applies, all right? And what I like to do is I like to go after out-of-state owners, like I said, who have owned their property for 20 plus years, okay? 20 plus years. And we're going to go ahead and hit search. Now, that's a pretty broad search, right? Let's see. We have 10 properties right now in these zip codes. People have owned their property for 20 years or more. That's actually a lot less than I thought there would be. But we can get a little bit more specific than that by adding in more filters, right? Such as delinquent taxes, such as pre-foreclosures, right? For example, pre-foreclosures, right, in this area, okay? So you need to pick your distress. That's step number one. Get your list, find your distress, okay? Now, number two is you need to actually go through the data, okay? Go through the data. Once you have your list of properties, you need to go through the data. So if I was to click this one right here, 705 Luella Avenue, okay? 705 Luella Avenue. I can take a look at the property. If there's any photos, okay, good. There's photos here, right? See the inside? There's the inside of the property. All right, so you want to, this is called like doing your due diligence, right? Looks like a house that was rehabbed not too long ago, but the property is actually going to foreclosure, and it tells us that it's going to the auction on April the 2nd, okay? So with any type of pre-foreclosure, you want to attack these leads with a sense of urgency, right? Because, I mean, April 2nd is right around the corner, right? So find out, you know, when the auction is in your area. It should be the first Tuesday of the month, and have that sense of urgency when going after these properties, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. Property's going to foreclosure. It's in an area that I like, right? Answer this right now in the chat. If they don't reinstate their property, okay, what's going to happen to that property? If they don't reinstate that property, what's going to happen to that property, okay? What's going to happen? So right now, we're 2 weeks away from the auction. So if they don't reinstate that property, what's going to happen? Right? They're going to get their property taken away, right? They're going to get foreclosed on. So they're highly likely to be motivated to sell their property. So we're super targeted here. We're looking in zip codes that we want to buy in, that I myself want to buy in, okay? We're going after a pre-foreclosure that's going to the auction in just a few days, okay? And we need to have a sense of urgency. So I can do two things. I can go to the property. I can knock on the door, right? I can knock on the door. I can put a door hanger on that door. But what am I doing? Guys, I'm here. I'm in New York right now on the dyno sheets. I can't go to the property tomorrow. So here's what you're going to do. Step number 3 is you're going to get this person's phone number. You're going to get this person's email address, okay? Very, very simple. And that's by skip tracing, okay? So in the system, if you want to use Real Acquisitions, we actually have phone numbers. We have cell phone numbers. We have landlines. We have emails. We have all of that, all right? So you can actually use the system, skip trace the properties, and you're going to send this person a message, all right? Now, if you want to know what that message is or the message that I use, I'll send it to you. Just let me know right now in the chat. Say, send it to me, Ross, and I'll send you that script that I use each and every single day. So I'll give you an example here, okay? I'll give you an example. Yes, absolutely. All right. So here's a perfect example, okay? So we got this property here. Let's take a look at the map. This property's in Pasadena, okay? There's the address. 1316 Belshire Road, 77502. Okay, guys, go ahead. Share out this stream. Share this to your real estate groups if you can. It would really, really help me if somebody could just hit the share button for me down there at the bottom. All right, so I want you guys to look at this address, okay? And then look at this name, okay? This is Angela Torres, okay? They live in Chicago. So this is an out-of-state owner, all right? And they have owned this property for over 20 years. I know that for a fact. Look at all of these possible distresses, my friends. We have city liens. We have a tax delinquency. And we have an out-of-state owner, and obviously it's an absentee owner because it's non-owner occupied, okay? Let me know in the chat right now. Do you think that this property, the owner of this property, would be motivated to sell? Yes or no? Yes or no in the chat. Just by seeing that there's a tax delinquency, there's a bunch of different city liens, and they live out of state. They own the property for a while, but they don't live in Texas anymore, right? They live over in Chicago. So what do you think, chat? Let me know. Yes or no. Do you think that this person would be motivated to sell? Or possibly motivated to sell, right? No guarantees here. Just because they have stuff going on. People fix their shit all the time, right? We all been in sticky situations. So this can all be fixed, right? But yeah, possibly, right? It's possible. It's worth a shot. Funny thing about this street is one of my, I think my 5th or 6th deal was actually on Belshire Road. I bought it for $36,000 and sold it for $115,000. I'll never forget that deal. It was a short sale. So I already love this street, but follow me on this, okay? Of course, I can comp the property right here. This is another big, really, really big, important thing here, guys. Is you want to make sure that you're analyzing your properties. Okay, we have an ARV calculator here. You want to make sure that you're valuing your properties. Okay, so you're not wasting, you're not wasting time. Okay, making offers without knowing what the values are. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Now, step number 3, I gotta get this person's information. So I hit this button over here, Power Trace. And again, if you're not using RA, it doesn't matter. You can do this on whatever system it is that you're using, okay? Whatever system it is that you're using. So I already did this. I did because I was looking at this property a few minutes before I went live. I got you guys. Yes. I got you. Okay? So here's the details, okay? Here's the details that we got from the search results, okay? There's the name, Angela Torres, okay? And this is what I'm interested in, okay? This is what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the email. It's obviously too late to call, okay? But I'm interested in the email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Gmail here, all right? And I'm going to go over to, let me prompt me real quick. How you guys doing tonight, man? It's good to see everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you. As always a pleasure to hang with you guys. Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send this person a text tomorrow. All right. And you guys will get that text script. I'll show you how to get it. I'll go through the chat. All the people that said send it, I got your back. All right. But here's the email. Okay. This is what I'm going to say. Say, hi, my name is Ross Alex, and I'm a local real estate investor in Pasadena, and I'm emailing you today in regards to property. I see that you're the current owner of the property and was wondering if you have ever considered selling it. The reason I asked because I own property on Belshire Road, and I'm looking to buy more. I can pay all cash and close fast. You will not have to make any repairs to the property if needed or pay any agent commissions. If you're interested, let me know. If not, thank you for your time. Okay? And I sign it. I'm going to fire this off right here. Okay? We're going to hit send. Boom. Already sent. All right. Just to confirm there, I did just send out this email. All right? And we'll wait for a reply back. Now, if we don't get a reply back by tomorrow, okay, that's where the text comes in. That's where the call comes in, because I am going to do everything I can to get myself in front of this person, right? And it's as simple as that, okay? Because when you have a list, when you have data, when you have the systems in place, you can sit here for hours and hours and hours and just do this over and over and over and over and over again, right? I can actually, a while ago, I taught a course on how to send out LOIs to people, right? And I gave out that LOI script, that template that I use, where you can just literally have VAs send out LOIs for you again and again and again and again and again, okay? Everybody that's saying, yes, we want the script, I got your back. Got your back, man. So it's really, really as simple as that, okay? This is how you can you can buy property, okay? You can buy property sitting in your bed with your dino sheets, okay, without having to leave. Can you really buy property mobily? Absolutely. 2 weeks ago, I closed a deal at a Chase Bank. 2 weeks before that, closed a deal at a FedEx Center, okay? You absolutely can buy real estate on the go. You don't have to be there, okay? It's 2019 now, people. This is virtual, right? You can do things virtually. Now, I know some people are like, but Ross, like, you live in Houston, you're able to go to these properties, you know these areas. What do I do if I don't know these areas? Well, it's very, very simple. You simply connect with people that know the areas, okay? And that's what having boots on the ground means, all right? So let me know right now in the chat. I'm curious, where are you all tuning in from? What city? Let me know, because I myself, I actually want to do deals outside of Houston. I'm looking to partner up with people in other cities that have boots on the ground there, right? Where, you know, and I myself can even pump money into some marketing, get some leads going in other markets, right? Chicago, Miami, Phoenix, LA, right? So let me know where you're at, so we could connect, right? And it's as simple as that, okay? Just do exactly what it is that I'm telling you to do. It's really, really that simple. If you follow the systems, trust the process, you'll get those results, all right? So, for example, OKC. Okay, so Brian, and I want to demonstrate this for you guys right now that are tuning in. Brian, if I run a marketing campaign in OKC and I get a lead that comes in, right? Obviously, I'm unable right now to go to OKC. If I sent you that lead and we signed a joint venture agreement together, would you be my boots on the ground and go talk to that seller, negotiate with that seller, go tour the property and report back to me with the details? Would you be open to do that? If not, it's totally cool. Don't feel, compelled to say yes. But if you really would do something like that, let me know. Okay? Let me know. Baltimore's in the building. Killeen, Colorado Springs, College Station. Love it, love it, love it. My uncle actually just opened up a brand new strip mall in College Station, and he got TJ Maxx as an anchor tenant. So if you see any new TJ Maxx's in the area, it might be his, right? So Brian says, hell yes, right? And guys, there's hundreds and thousands of people just like Brian that would do the same exact thing. So I hear all these people complaining. It's like, oh, well, I can't do it because I'm not in this area. I can't do deals in Jersey because I'm not in Jersey. I can't do deals in Chicago because I'm not in Chicago. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. Or you don't know it's bullshit. It's not your fault. But now you know it's bullshit. Okay, you can do things virtually. You just got to connect with people. You got to build your network with people, right? Use the systems and make it happen, right? So for all of you right now, they're not in Texas, right? For all of you that are not here in Texas, I'll be your boots on the ground, right? Or my team will be your boots on the ground. So if you get a lead, and you send me that lead, we'll get you taken care of, right? And we'll joint venture and work that deal together. So it's really as simple as that. It's just putting the pieces of the puzzle together, right? Now, I mean, and everything that I'm showing you right here, guys, you can use this for free. There's no secrets, okay? This is for free. 14 days for free, all right? So everything that I'm showing you is completely doable by everybody. There's no excuses. You can do exactly what it is that I'm showing you how to do, all right? Now, we'll do it again. We'll go through one more time. Exactly, Jose. Connect the dots. That's all you got to do, brother. So check this out, all right? You know what? Look, I am Houston-based, all right? I'm Houston-based. I'm going to show you again exactly that it can be done without you having even to be there, okay? I'm going to take things over to San Antonio, okay? I'm not in San Antonio, don't live in San Antonio, and I don't know San Antonio very well, but man, do I love San Antonio. I was just there like 2 weeks ago. Did an event there, and man, what a city. I love San Antonio. So, hey, I'm not in San Antonio, but let's see if we can make some stuff happen over there, okay? So I'm going to go to quick, no, you know what? Let's do vacant houses, okay? I'm going to go to vacant houses. I'm going to show it up on the map. Now, I don't know the area. I don't know zip codes. I don't know hot areas. I don't know cold areas, okay? I could check that out in the heat maps, okay? I do have, I have Loom somewhere up there. So check this out, right? So if I don't know the area, it's no worries, all right? I'm going to go to residential single family, okay? I'm going to hit go, all right? Now, we got a bunch of data, I'm just going to pick one at random and see what it's looking like. Yeah, Travis, I was in San Antonio. I spoke at Quentin's event. My buddy Quentin Flores put on an awesome event. All right, so right now, this property is listed as a vacant house, okay? This property is listed as a vacant house. So here's what I would do. Let me get this set up here. Hey, Valerie. I'm just doing the stuff I don't want to show on camera for, for privacy issues and whatnot. But found the property, pulled the list. Now, remember, I'm going to step number 3. I have to get that person's phone number. I have to get that person's email address. But again, don't assume that just because a property is distressed or it meets that criteria that it's going to be a deal, okay? I've met people that are literally 2 days away from going to auction, pre-foreclosures, and they're just like, yep, I don't care. I'd rather the property go to foreclosure than sell it to you. I'm like, bro, really now? Are you serious, Mr. Seller? You realize the severity of this? And they say, I'm serious, Ross. Now get off my property. I'm like, okay, I'm here to help, right? I'm here to help. I want to help you out. Some people just don't want to be helped, right? They have too much pride. They don't want to be helped. So it's all good, right? What can you do? But so step number 3, you want to get this person's cell phone number, their email address, and you want to use the script, the texting script, okay, to reach out to them. And I'll show you what that looks like, all right? So for those of you that said, hey, I want the script, I'm going to send it to you, okay? Bear with me because it might take a little while, but I get it over to you. Let me pull up the script here. Who else has just so much on their computer? I'm the most unorganized person on my computer, my friends. Like, I just have way too many documents, and they're not in folders. I just gave up. I stopped. I honestly just stopped trying to organize things. It's just it's too chaotic. Where is the dang script? Come on, man. People are waiting. Okay. I can't find the script right now. I can't find the script. But it's all good, okay? Because it's really, really simple, all right? Really, really simple. The script walks you through. I'll get it to you. But anyways, so you're going to send this person you're going to go through the script. You're going to send this person, all right, what the script tells you to send out. And you're also going to send out the email, okay? All right, so here's the property. There's the property, right? And there's the emails, okay? There's the emails right there. So I'm going to pop open my Gmail, and I'm going to write out that message that I just showed you. I'm going to fire it off and wait for a response, right? Now, look, you may send out 1,000 of these things. You may take my virtual assistant training for real estate course, and you may have a VA send out 10,000 of these things. And 9,999 of them are all no's. But you get one person to say yes. And that one deal turns into a $15,000 assignment fee, or a $40,000 profit from a fix and flip, or a $400 a month cash flow. It makes it all worth it, okay? And that is why you must, as a real estate investor, you must tap into deep data, okay? You must get specific. You must know what you're targeting. You must have your marketing in place. You must put in the work. And that's the truth. You want to know the people that are doing deals right now, my friends? Which I hope all of you are. But the people that are doing deals are the ones that are putting in work. The ones that don't do deals just are simply not putting in the work. I've done this for long enough. I've done this for 5 years now. I've trained a lot of people in real estate, guys. Every single one of my students has done deals. Every single one of my students has rehabbed real estate and bought and rental properties. I've taught course after course after course. And the one thing that I've seen is the people that don't succeed in real estate don't put in the work. Plain and simple. They may act like they're putting in the work. They may think they're putting in the work. That's the worst one. When you think you're putting in work, but you're really not. Okay? You're lying to yourself. You're not really putting in the work. Okay? And by putting in the work, I mean, how much marketing are you doing? If you can't afford it, there's free methods. How many free methods are you using? Okay? You have to work 10 times as harder. Okay, 10 times as hard if you're using the free methods, because guys like me and 20 other people in town are spending a lot more money on marketing and using strategies just like this to get ourselves in front of sellers, and we're paying to do it. We're paying to play. So if you're using a free method, you have to work 10 times as hard to compete. All right, it's a grind. It's a hustle. Why do you think so many people just buy deals from wholesalers, right? I buy deals from wholesalers all the time. 3 of my last deals that I bought were from wholesalers, right? Because they're served up to me and it's a win-win for everybody, right? But the people that are really putting in the grind, they're really putting in the time, are the ones that are going to shine. And that's just the truth. So I just showed you all a method that's available to you all step by step. This is what I do. Nothing I do is secret. Nothing I do is magical. I don't have superpowers. I didn't go to some crazy Ivy League university. I dropped out of college. I don't even have a degree. Shit, probably half of you are way more qualified than I am on paper, okay? But the one thing that I do, the one thing that, you know, a lot of people do that actually do deals is they put in work and they invest in themselves, okay? And I'm going to leave you on with this right here, okay? Check this out. My hand's going to fall off. Literally, my arm is going to fall off. Let me give it a rest. Whew. Shake it off. But check this out, right? Because this is a truth bomb right here. You may have heard, okay? You may have heard a lot of successful people say this. Gary Vee says this. Grant Cardone says this. A lot of people. One of my mentors and friends, Stefan Arnio, says this. Is for the first like 5 years in business, okay? These people were making money. Their companies were generating revenue, and they were barely spending any of the profits on themselves, okay? They weren't. Gary Vee was just talking about this last night. If you watch his live stream, he was driving around the same car. His lifestyle didn't change. He grew his father's wine company from $3 to $60 million. His lifestyle didn't change at all. Okay, he took all of his profits and reinvested it back into his business. Okay, and I really want you to think about that for a second. Reinvested into his business. Now, of course, I'm guilty of spending profits. I'm sure you're guilty of spending profits. Okay, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with spending your profits, right, on things that you want to spend it on. But it really puts things into perspective when you look at companies that are on a massive level, right? Companies that are generating millions and millions and millions of dollars in revenue, and you look at how those people that created those companies actually got to that point. It's because they were reinvesting in their business, right? And it is so important, my friends. I promise you, please don't learn the hard way. It's so important that you invest into your business and you invest into yourself, okay? That's probably one of the most important things when you're starting a business is getting this out the way and learning this, because it's one of the most difficult parts about business, because you're going to start making money. You're going to start doing deals. You're going to start getting profits. You're going to want to spend it. You're going to want to take vacations. You want to do this. You're going to do that. Look, invest it back into your business, okay? Invest it into yourself. I promise you, you will thank yourself. You will be a lot more grateful down the line that you chose to invest in yourself. Because I meet people each and every single day, they just won't invest in themselves. They just won't. They want to be successful. They want to be rich. They want to be wealthy. And they won't invest in themselves. Not even a fucking $50. Not even $50 they won't even spend on themselves. Don't be that person. I promise you, business is going to be painful for you. It's going to be so painful. Entrepreneurship is going to be so painful for you. It's going to really fucking suck if you don't invest into yourself, okay? The only way you can grow is by investing into yourself. You know, I promise you guys, invest into your marketing, invest into your branding, invest into getting yourself in front of people, invest into promoting yourself. Use strategies just like I just showed you. I promise you, you can do this. You can do this. If you're watching this right now and what I'm saying applies to you, look, it's all good. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Tomorrow you can wake up, start fresh. Say, you know what? Ross is right. I've been cheating myself, all right? I haven't really been putting in the work, and the results show for it, okay? I don't have the results that I want. I need to start doing more. I need to start 10Xing, okay? I need to start putting more of my energy and my finances into my business, because I need this. Man, I was listening to an interview yesterday of Grant Cardone, and I don't remember the guy's name, but he said something, man. Holy smokes. I got to post a link. This guy's, $400 million plus owner. I think his name's like Ed Mylett, okay? Please don't roast me because I don't know the guy's name offhand, but he said that his worst nightmare, okay? This is going to hit hard. His worst nightmare, and I'm paraphrasing here, is that when he dies, okay, when he's at the end of his life and he dies, the first thing he sees is the person that he could have been while he was alive. And that's his biggest fear. Every single day, he is afraid to not be at his full potential. He's afraid to not do the things that he knows he's capable of doing. That's his biggest fear. All right? So really, that hit me hard, man. That hit me hard, dude. Hard in the stomach. I felt that one. It's like, man, think about that, right? Think about not becoming the person that you know you have the potential to be inside of you, but you just don't apply yourself, so you never get there, right? Really think about that. All right. Now, if you're just tuning in, watch the replay. I just gave you the method, man. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to do this for the rest of the evening. Like I said, I need to buy 5 properties by the end of April, 5 more. And hey, cross your fingers for me, guys, because I have a property I'm listing tomorrow. I bought the house for $100K. Nice freaking deal. Put like 30 into it. Got some bad news today. Or for the past 3 days, there's a huge, massive fire at one of the chemical plants a quarter mile away. Okay, it's national news. If you see that fire, just know that your boy owns a house like right there. So that kind of sucks, especially because I'm anticipating a whole bunch of showings this week. I don't know who's really going to want to go tour properties when there's a massive plume of black smoke in the air, like right there. And one of the sewer lines cracked in the backyard today, so I have to, fix that. And that's, another little bit of a headache, but not really. It's going to be all good. So you got to buy your properties deep. You got to buy your properties cheap. So when sewer lines break, you're not, biting your fingernails freaking out because you bought that property nice, right enough. What's up, Cody? Good to see you, bud. And, go through the replay. Set up a free account, guys. Look, Real Acquisitions, okay? Look, if you sign up for Real Acquisitions right now, whether it's a free trial or whether it's a paid account, if you need a discount code, just hit me up. Say, Ross, hook me up. I'll hook you up. Because you'd be supporting me and my family, and you're supporting you and your family because you're going to get data, you're going to get marketing features, and you're going to be able to use the system to go get deals. But if not, just use your system. Use whatever you're doing. Use your processes, right? Go take time out. Go down to the local county and do it manually if that's what you want to do, but just get it done. All right? Guys, if you haven't already liked the video, please just hit the thumbs up button for me. It would help me out so much if you like this video so that more and more people will see it and the video will do better. And again, I thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My name is Ross Alex, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Take care.